Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here again at ICP, see what's going on. Boy, down the $11 range. I haven't seen this in, well, just a day or two. Just kidding. I'm trying to make things light because I know it sucks how stupid the market is right now. Bitcoin is just being a nasty little bug. We saw what, $1.5 billion sold in 12 minutes. That'll tend to drop things for most of the alt market. Keep in mind, it's a lot of FUD though. Inflation surges, or just like concern of inflation is a very real thing. So keep in mind that has a lot to do with what we're seeing here so far. So try not to overthink it, try not to overanalyze here. Essentially, let's double check a couple of key factors and kind of see where we're at, work our way down. I do feel like we're getting close to our support level, which is that low. What is it? Right around 1150. There's a good chance we're going to see a bounce here soon, but let's double check this first. So last 7 days liquidation here for ICP. God, it looks ugly. And what I mean by that is just like there's so much concentration of liquidation at different areas. It's crazy. Most coins are kind of washed out. This one people just keep taking more longs, keep taking more shorts, and it's crazy to me. Either way, 1160 is that lower level liquidity. So it might be best to presume that level is going to be swept here soon because Bitcoin does look like it wants to try to run towards 60K. I'm planning to take a long at 60,000 on Bitcoin just because that's such a key level, strong support. Notoriously done very well in the past. I'm confident we're going to see a bounce at level if that happens. So that does imply here that a bounce at about 1130, 1140 would make sense after that lower level liquidity has been swept. Keep in mind again, $14, even as heavy as $13.30 are two other concentrations liquidation with a far off but slim potential reality of $10 for liquidation to the downside. So I don't think we're going to see $10 personally. It seems like it's so far away, but heaven forbid the price does sweep all the way down as low as $10. Just be ready for it, folks. That could very well happen. I think it's unlikely, but right now, we're seeing a lot of unlikely things in the market. So that's just kind of how it goes. So let's go ahead and double check our moving averages and kind of see where we're at here. Nothing much has changed here. Yesterday was roughly the same as it is today as far as right where we're at. We're smack dab underneath, most moving averages minus the 200-day SMA, which is hanging out about $11. So that 11 to 1150 range is a pretty solid support range. Everything else is bearish though. There's no other way around it, folks. The daily time frame is not looking good here. We're now officially back below the 20-day SMA. We were up above that for about 8 hours. Nice little fun time there, but no longer the case. We can see we're still working our way down with this descending trend line and that there's no bullish scenario in sight. Now again, buying the dip, effectively getting that lower level of liquidity, or more importantly, just buying in where we have a decent amount of support in the past, that's a decent consideration. Just make sure you're using low leverage, low position size. Don't get too crazy here because just because we've bottomed out here before doesn't imply we're going to right now. But if it does happen, there's a strong chance we're going to see some support here at that 1150. So I would say rough estimate of 1150 would be a decent consideration for a long here. I don't normally recommend that, but just based on that being a pretty monumental support range and just the fact that Bitcoin should bottom out at 60,000, I feel confident in saying that that should be a decent area to get in. You could consider dollar cost averaging right now too, don't get me wrong. It's not like the price is going to go lower. It just has a certain feel to it. Bitcoin just feels like it wants to continue to push lower. And if it does, then just expect one more last little push down, once again to sweep this level of about 1160 to 1150. So again, that's roughly where we're at there. 4-hour time frame. The good consolation here is that money flow index is still high. So the good news is here, even though we're seeing some selling pressure, we're seeing the equal amount of buying pressure, and that's generally a favorable sign. Hourly, last but not least, of course. What do you know? Got rejected by the cloud here. This is more coincidence. I think we probably would have broken above that if Bitcoin didn't do what it did today. So truth is here, that's pretty much irrelevant, but the key takeaway is that we're underneath everything here. Literally everything is screaming bearish divergence. Okay. So do you short into this? I wouldn't, because it just feels like shorting into support isn't a good idea. In general, that's not recommended. So I'm sure a lot of people are like, why aren't you shorting the market right now? Well, truth is a lot of coins hit their recent support levels and we're retesting those supports today from yesterday. And in that regard, we could have a lot of double bottoms here and a lot of reasons why the price action should recover, pending Bitcoin doesn't drop sub 60K. Okay, there's always that. Anyways, that's kind of where we're at there. I hope it made sense of some things here for you. If you could, do me a favor, hit the like button, comment below. More importantly, just learn what you can and be a good, safe trader in the market. You want to become a better trader, of course. CryptoCache.tech is a site link down below where you can become part of our trading academy community and signals group. It's really awesome stuff. Absolutely a great time. So thanks again to my community for just being awesome parts of my life. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.